Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace be on you. This is Dr. Naureen Sohail, and you're listening to Illuminate, Season 2, Episode 5. Today, we're going to talk about relationships and ego. We're going to learn about how to identify that one is egotistical and then how to manage it. Ego is the deeply ingrained sense of self importance and pride in a person. Psychologists believe that it is a natural part of the human psyche. I feel all positive and negative feelings, all good and evil, are a natural part of human psyche. We have a choice to increase, decrease, or balance them. Similarly, ego grows from self-respect and, when not balanced, grows to a feeling of self-importance, then self-centeredness, and finally to an egotistical person. What anchors one's ego is humbleness and humility. That is why Allah Ta'ala hates pride, because pride is the fuel to ego's fire. Ego, when it dominates, silently sabotages a relationship, eroding trust and communication. A healthy relationship requires vulnerability, compromise, and mutual respect, all qualities that an unchecked ego actively resists. Egotistical people often prioritize their own needs. They magnify their achievements and can be arrogant, judgmental, and manipulative, viewing empathy as a weakness. A lot has been said and stated about how to identify an egotistical person. However, we don't know much about how to control our own ego. Reflect upon yourself and ask yourself, do I have the urge to always be right? Do I get angry when I'm unable to control others or when I am proved to be wrong? Do I view criticism as a personal attack? Do I blame others when things go wrong? Do I feel I deserve special treatment or feel superior to others? Do I seek praise constantly? If your answer is yes to most of these questions, I'm afraid you will be counted as an egotistical person. Your level depends on how many questions were answered in yes. The fact that you can answer these questions honestly means that there is hope that you may be able to control your ego and bring balance to your personality. In order to control negativity in any form or shape, one has to, on one hand, stop the influx of all thoughts and emotions that help grow this negativity, and on the other hand, open the gates for positive emotions and thoughts to help grow positivity. Let me give you an example. If there is a fire ablaze, in order to control this fire, we will have to remove anything that will fuel the fire. If we remove the fuel, the fire will eventually die down. It will take longer though. Now, if we use a fire extinguisher or water to cool the fire, along with the restricting the source of fuel, that will extinguish the fire faster. Managing ego requires conscious effort and a shift in perspective. The first step is by identifying that there is a problem that needs to be fixed and praying for the courage to make this change. Understand that it is a mission, and so pray for all the help needed to fix and manage the problem. The next step is to try to actively listen and empathize with other people. Try to understand how others are feeling. I'm not sure how many people have heard about the fast of silence. This is when a person abstains from talking. This fast is a good strategy to develop empathy. It gives you an opportunity to listen to others without giving your own opinion. It is helpful in developing empathy. This fast can be intermittent. You can start with an hour and increase the time every day to all waking hours for 1 to 3 days or more if the need arises. At this stage, learn to disregard yourself. Even in your thoughts, you should not develop a response to what others are saying. Your thoughts should be only a Your facial expression, body language, eye contact, etc., should all be in mode, meaning in a listening mode. When the noise within yourself, which is constantly screaming, me, dies down, that is when you become a true listener and develop true empathy. Empathy deflates the ego. This is when you stop fueling the fire. The next step is to cultivate humility. Take a few minutes every day and reflect upon your shortcomings. Recognize your triggers. What makes you defend yourself? Often it is your insecurities, and understanding them can help you stop your ego to take over. You will be extinguishing the fire of ego with the source of humility. Remember, Allah Ta'ala dislikes pride. In the Holy Quran, Allah Ta'ala says, and when it is said to him, fear Allah, pride in the sin takes hold of him. Sufficient for him is hellfire, and how wretched is the resting place. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, was the best in humility. Now, with your newly born humility, take another look at your relationship, whether it is with your partner, children, friends, or family. This is the time to use the us lens instead of pointing at someone else. My uncle, may Allah Ta'ala bless his soul, used to say, if you point one finger at someone, there are 3 pointing back at you. This is the time to focus on shared solutions that work for both partners. This collaborative mindset encourages teamwork and removes the ego's need to defeat the other person and be always right. This is a good time to offer sincere apology to your partner. Remember, a true apology acknowledges the harm caused, expresses genuine remorse, and a commitment to change. Remember, true happiness is not about you. It is about your partner. Your partner's happiness will reflect back to you and make you feel happy. Controlling ego is an ongoing process, especially if one has been egotistical for a long time. It is not an easy pathway, but remember, once you harness this demon, you become better, happier, and closer to Allah with every passing day. By practicing these steps, you can change your life and the life of everyone around you. Keep trying. This podcast is a humble effort in gratitude to Allah Ta'ala. It is based on Dr. Naureen Sohail's observations, personal experiences, thoughts, and learning while navigating her own life as a Canadian Muslim.